Good morning, OKN. 7:34. Happy Friday to you. I don't want any malocclusion. Don't need it. Don't need any misaligning of the teeth. I don't want it.
Some of us have it, though.
Some people do.
Right.
And, it's just kind of natural. My son's about to lose his first tooth.
Congratulations. That's a big landmark.
It is a huge landmark. And he's kind of got a second one already wiggling. We're talking with Dr. Ryan Gross of Clearsmile Orthodontics, who joins us this morning. An array of goodies here on the table, too, that we'll chat through. Mames, I brush my teeth in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
You floss in the shower.
Yes, I've moved over to the water flosser. Yeah, it's been a game changer for me. So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is flossing important as a Is that trickle down into orthodontics at all by flossing?
So love this question. I wish everybody took flossing as seriously as you guys. So for everybody listening, flossing is extremely important. And especially with braces and Invisalign treatment, as we're moving teeth, pretty frequently food's getting caught underneath the wire and stuff like that. So flossing is so important. And actually, clean teeth move better.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And I'm not making that up. I tell all the kids that because they get excited. They're like, hey, I can get these things off faster if I keep my teeth clean.
Yeah.
So that's very important. So yes, absolutely. Love that you're doing that, Mamie. That's good.
You leave a pepperoni behind, it becomes like a blockade in there. Probably
Things from moving,
stops
yes.
it moving around.
Yes.
Dr. Ryan Gross of Clearsmile Orthodontics. Doc, for those who don't know, give us the rundown of Clearsmile. Why would someone want to choose Clearsmile, let's say, maybe over some of the other providers and offerings that are in the community?
Absolutely. Well, Clearsmile is a full-service orthodontic practice. We do braces, we do aligners, we use our custom-fit Light Force 3D printed brackets, which are awesome, moving teeth more efficiently. So we love that. Great sound effects. Thanks, Bill. And we have fun, too. At Clearsmile, we have fun. And we're going to have fun today. It's a fun summer episode. I have a bunch of actually common orthodontic tools that I brought with us. And what we're going to do, we'll go one by one. We'll just kind of pick off the table here.
Okay.
And I want you guys to guess what it's used for. And then we'll talk about what it's actually used for.
Let's start with this little fun torture device right here. This one.
That looks like a pencil sharpener.
So it's kind of it's definitely got some type of
That's good. I
file
like that.
over here. It looks like an hourglass plastic type thing. Like a mini saw
like
that cuts
little
timber. You know what I mean? Like one of those old school kind of timber saws.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this for shaving teeth in half at home?
Okay, so you're close. Not quite that violent, but yes, you got the purpose down.
This
so
is used too, by the way, I would assume.
No, it's clean.
Okay.
It's
You're all
clean.
brand
No. Everything here is absolutely sterile, safe to touch. Don't worry, I wouldn't do that to you guys. So this is what we call an IPR strip or interproximal reduction strip. You're exactly right. There's a file. It's not a nail file for your cat or anything. It's for your teeth, where you go in between the teeth. And what we do is we gently polish the areas between teeth for someone who's like really crowded. They have a lot of teeth that are kind of caught between each other.
Yeah.
We need to free up a little bit of space, and we'll do that pretty routinely.
Oh, this is a common tool then.
This is a very common tool. Yeah, it's very little bit that we're just polishing in between the teeth to make room so they can straighten up.
I like that one.
IPR strip.
Okay. This looks like the stuff you stick in your mouth when you're bleeding. What is that? Gauze. Is that what this is?
No, I thought that these were earplugs that you put in whenever the patient tells you why they have not been wearing their rubber bands.
I love that. It does look like a foam earplug. You're right. Absolutely.
That's all I got. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah. This is a weird one. So they're actually called Chewies, and they're used specifically for aligner treatment. And so what we do is we give these to patients to take home. And when they have their aligners in, they bite down, they squeeze on this to help the aligner grab a hold of the teeth better. It's really good for difficult tooth movements.
Okay.
And they're also flavored. This one's mint flavored,
Oh,
which is
really?
kind of fun.
Yeah.
So
I almost popped it in my mouth.
there you go. All yours.
Keep these. Yes, these are for you to keep.
You
Can I do that? Can I put it in my mouth? Is that...
You absolutely can if
Go
you want
for
to.
it.
Yeah. Just don't bite down too hard, but
Okay.
you taste the mint?
Yeah.
There you go.
So the purpose of that
That's
is
fun.
to help move teeth around, like if they're in the tough trouble spots, like in the back kind of a thing. Is that the idea?
It could be in the back, could be in the front. It's basically pushing the aligners against the teeth more firmly, so it's grabbing a hold of those teeth better.
Wow. Yeah, that mint really comes through nicely.
Got
it. added bonus there.
That's a Friday bonus for you.
Right. All right, what else you got, Doc? You got a couple
What
more.
else?
You got a few
Yeah.
more here.
How about this one? This one's you've probably seen this before.
That's an iPod case, I think, is that, or a headphone case? Is that what this is?
That looks like
You could store your headphones there.
It looks like a retainer case is what it looks
Retainer
like.
There
case.
you
Old
go.
school retainer
Bingo.
case. Yeah.
You got it. You got it. That's that
Yes.
tiny clamshell
Yep.
retainer
That
case. So that's
Yep.
we say if it's not in your face, it's in the case, no other place.
Right, 'cause-
Because if you put it on the table or in the paper towel, it's gone, right?
Many
Someone's gonna throw that out.
times, yes, going
So-
through the garbage at the school cafeteria trying to find the retainer that got
Yes.
dumped in there.
And Doc,
Absolutely.
you mentioned that the wearing of the retainer is really where a lot of that kind of magic comes into play.
Yeah.
You actually just have to wear it in order for it to be effective. Can you talk about that for a moment, too?
Absolutely, yeah. So retainers are nighttime for a lifetime. You gotta keep them in at least while you're sleeping to keep teeth straight. In order to move teeth, that's not enough. We need them in at least 20 to 22 hours. So for everybody who's wearing Invisalign out there, this is your reminder. Keep those aligners in. Don't get sloppy, especially during the summer. It can be easy to leave them out.
Oh, yeah.
Keep them in so the teeth are moving
I
properly.
left them on the nightstand before we
Yeah.
left, Mom.
Yep.
Yeah,
I can see
exactly.
that happening
Exactly.
For sure. All right, yeah, you got to have a good case too, and that's actually a lot like thinner profile too
Yes.
than what mine used to be. Just like blue, bulky, and I had a name tag on it because in
Yeah.
case you lost it,
Right.
you wanted to make sure someone returned it.
That's a good idea. Yes,
So.
we'll do that too. That's a good idea. I like that.
All right, and then we get into.
Yeah,
I'm
what else
assuming
we
these
got
are all
here?
flossing type things on this side. Am I right about these? All kind of
Okay.
flossing style devices.
Let's talk about this one. Yeah, I think you were talking about this
Oh, gosh.
before, Justin. What's this little guy? It looks
That's
like a blue sewing needle.
That's a gum bleeding device right there.
No idea what that is. Yeah, it does look like a giant
It-
sewing needle. Yeah.
Yes, it is a floss threader.
Yeah.
So really good for like permanent retainers to get underneath the wire to clean it, or with braces to get under the wire to kind of feed the floss through. So bleeding device if your gums are not healthy, but if your gums are healthy, they won't bleed when you floss.
I only have to deal with that twice a year. See, that's it.
Oh, no.
All right, what's this little tiny
What else?
nail file for my hamster?
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. The hamster nail
It
file.
looks like, yes. My hamster's doing their nails.
You certainly could do that if you
Wow,
wanted to.
that's trendy too.
It would work. It would work for that. Yeah. No, it's actually a
actually a
completely
nail
functional
file?
nail file. I
Yeah.
tried to fool you guys. That's a trick. No, no. So it is a little emery board, and it's used to polish the aligner. So if there's an aligner that's like kind of digging into the gums a little bit as teeth are moving, I give these to patients so they can polish the aligner down, so it's not hurting their gums.
Oh,
or anything
yeah,
like
no,
that.
for
So
sure.
just a
Great,
kind of good tool to have.
So a little home care extra that just part of that process.
Exactly.
It takes.
Yep, exactly. We give patients everything they need to have a convenient and comfortable treatment. That's one of the I love having that.
Because
Now-
I would get home sometimes when I had braces and there would be like a wire or something that maybe was sticking
Yeah.
or digging or something. Do you have something for that?
I do.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
that's this.
yes,
there you
there
go.
are.
Great transition here. So we have this little. It's a little packet of wax here. So this is the
Oh.
orthodontic wax. This is what you're remembering. Maybe you kind of ball it up. You'll pinch a little bit off, ball it up, and then stick it on that wire that's poking or
Oh,
bracket.
yeah.
That's it. So that can help too.
Very
Lifesaver.
nice. There you go.
Lifesaver.
That in the pocket.
There you go.
Ready to have. Now
Perfect.
this looks like the one you use when you drop your retainer down the storm drain.
Down the drain?
This
Yeah.
one here?
That's
Yeah.
how you
That's what
retrieve
that
it?
is.
The retainer retriever.
Yes, that's exactly right. It's my little fish hook
Exactly.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
You could bring that to Lake Norman.
Yeah,
You could do
that's
some
right.
fishing
That's
there.
exactly right.
I like that.
All right, what does this actually do though?
So that's called a pull tool, and what it is, it's actually to take the to help take the aligner out of your mouth. So if there's something that's it's hard to kind of get out of your
Kinda
mouth, you can
pop it.
actually
Yeah.
exactly. You got the long fingernails, whatever's going on, you can get those out really nicely. So that helps a lot.
So this is good when you're in public in particular, rather than sticking your finger down the back of your mouth, you can just use the hook.
Exactly.
Much more classy to do this.
Absolutely.
Much
Yes,
classier.
I
Very
agree. I like it.
Now this one's got me a little nervous. This one here in the middle.
This one here. Okay, let's talk about this one. What do
Oh,
you think?
hook
What do you
on the
think?
end of
What do you
it.
think this one's for? Yeah, the hook can move around a little bit here.
Yeah,
Looks like
that's
a
a
little-
that's a
little scary.
versatile
It
tool.
looks like
right
a
here.
tiny fishing rod.
Yeah. Also, maybe this is for testing positive and negative on wires. I think
yes,
as well.
okay.
That's the
Oh, I
other
like that.
use of this. But I don't know the answer. I imagine you do, though, Doc.
Yeah, that one is a palate expander key. So if you have, if a young kid has a palate expander, like let's say they're, maybe having trouble breathing, they have a narrow airway or their upper arch is narrow, we want to expand that palate. This is for kids that are younger, maybe 7 to 11. We'll put a palate expander in, and this is actually how you activate that expander. So we'll teach the parent how to do this. They go in, they hook this into the expander, and then they turn the key of the expander to gradually expand that.
And when we
upper
say
arch.
expansion, that's like an east-west kind of thing.
That's
Yeah.
an east-west.
Making a
mouth.
mouth a little bit bigger. Yep.
Exactly. You got it. Exactly. Yep. So that's what that's for.
All right, I think I know what this one is. This one's like another pick. Like this is like
Another flossing tool.
flossing tool.
It is. Yep. You got the another hygiene tool here. Really good for cleaning between teeth, brackets, wires, all that. Christmas tree brush.
And then this one here, this is another cleanly tool, or is this more of a utility tool here? What are we looking
Utility.
at?
It's for hooking up rubber bands.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So we got a little bit of
Yep.
everything here.
You
Some
got a little bit of
cleanliness, some
everything.
utility. And look at, I tried to keep the colors somewhat themed here.
I like
Light
it.
blue, blue, green. Yeah.
Dr. Ryan Gross, Clearsmile Orthodontics. Check them out. They have multiple locations. There's one conveniently located in Huntersville, exit 25, right there at Birkdale Landing. Clearsmile Orthodontics. Invisalign, regular old school braces too. Whatever you need in the orthodontist realm, Dr. Ryan and the team there can take care of you. Thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Thank
fun.
you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, good morning, fam. We'll be back.